headed back to New Orleans.
Good morning, my lovely children. Good morning, good morning. It is cozy time today because the weather is very, very grey. And we have candles on. It is a little bit darker. I was looking for this because I want to put my spellbound candle on from Home of the Wicked. You can still get, I believe it's 10% off your purchase. Everything is down in the description box, but this one has really, am I the only one who is like in Halloween mood already? I don't know what's going on, but I am. Maybe because that I feel a lot of things are happening for all of us when we come to Halloween. I'm also going to put this on. There's also something else that I'm going to burn for us. Because let's burn a white candle so that we can cleanse all the dirt away, all the smog, the communication smog, the communication dust. I don't know, Spirit put it in a way that I didn't know how to get it out. You know, it's so strange sometimes when you hear a sentence from Spirit, but for some reason you can't get it out in that way. It's so funny. But this is for all of us. Communication will be clear. Again, all around. Communication will be clear. I'm gonna put it up next to the haunted house. So, I didn't prepare anything for today because I actually wanted to talk about one thing that I really strongly feel is happening to all of us. And it has something to do with this big shift that is happening at the end of July, as I spoke about in the weekend reading. I, by the way, hope that you guys had a magical weekend. Please let me know in a comment if something special happened, because I do feel that something happened, especially when it comes to communication. If it's communication between you and someone else, or if it's communication between yourself and your higher self. Yeah, you're clearing out the bad thoughts or the bad, the bad communication. And I just saw 1351, that might be an ancient number. But with us activating our North Node, I feel that we are activating this power of our North Node with our Pluto, with the transformation that is happening. And for me, I have Pluto in Scorpio, so I transform in a, I don't want to say a heavy way, but it's like the death card, right? It's like endings and new beginnings. It's working through abandonment issues. It's working through the fear of being alone, or the fear of failing, the fear of letting go of the old habits or old routines or old emotions. I have felt so emotional in this weekend, and me speaking about it now makes me feel emotional, and I don't know why. But I think that it has something to do with this transformation and this working through my Pluto, because that is how I transform, and that is how you transform as well. So take a look at what you have in your Pluto, because I have a feeling that it's very, very important for our journey right now. How we transform, what we are transforming, what we are dealing with at the moment. And for all of us, there will be triggers. I don't want to say a lot of triggers, but there might be more than one thing that is triggering us that we are working through. Again, we have spoken a lot about this energy of learning to just be so calm. To be, I heard that, to be like a willow tree. You know, nothing can blow it away. No. I feel that is the strongest message that I really want to share. And also just for us to know, for you to know, that you are never alone, no matter how lonely you might feel. And we don't necessarily feel lonely all the time, but we have moments where we feel lonely. And sometimes it's okay to let that feeling bubble up to the surface, because we know that things need to bubble up to the surface for us to realize that there is something, and for us to be like, okay, I know that you are there and I know you are fearful, but everything is okay. That I wanted to share. So I think that we should take a card from the Beyond Lemuria. We are becoming a new person because we are changing our new identity. And with us changing our new identity, we are also healing family lineages. Is that the right word? We're healing our fathers and mothers. Even though they have passed away, we're healing our brothers, our sisters, our nephews, cousins, with whatever they're dealing with. Because if you have, like, for example, a brother who is easily triggered and gets angry at situations and things, and you might have had the same thing, you healing that makes your family heal that as well. So keep doing what you do, and don't get triggered if you have a family member who is not... I heard something again. I'm trying to tap into it. Who is not learning the lesson. Because the more calm you are, and the more calm that you just stick to, calmly you stick to your pathway, people will follow. Yeah. The same with friendships. Friendships that are broken right now, leave them. I'm checking up with spirit. Leave the missing pieces or the broken pieces on the pathway, because the wind is going to carry it away. You just need to follow your pathway. You need to keep going, and the broken pieces will be transformed, and maybe you will meet whoever you have had arguments with or whatever it is on this pathway further down. But it's not what you should think about, because right now the most important thing is you and your journey. 917. No, 927, but maybe 917. Try to think through. Is it 917 for you, or is it 927? It's a weird feeling today, because I have this feeling like my throat are like cloaking up, like I want to cry, but at the same time I'm very, very calm. I wonder if someone else has been feeling that way. It's so strange, and I don't know if it's because that we all know that we are changing. We know that we are breaking out of the old. We know that there's a lot of things happening in our life. So is it because that we are like, oh my god, things are going to change? Yeah. This is so funny, because we have no ability, which again, being emotional, yeah. Speaking the words, talking to yourself, talking with yourself in the mirror, I feel that's very, very powerful. There's dragonflies, there's a snake dragon. I don't know what this is. There's a portal, there's two portals. There's lilies, water lilies. vulnerability, and we have the crown chakra activating all that new information, all this higher learning and higher frequencies are being activated. The unlimited self, which fits perfectly with what we are talking about. Okay, the vulnerability was the card that I paid attention to first, so let's just see what the card wants to tell us besides what we have already spoken about. Real strength, holding space, healing past wounds, accepting yourself as you are. Sharing from depths of your heart. When I read up accepting yourself just as you are, I heard Spirit point out that someone out there watching got very emotional. And I heard, it's interesting because whoever was here was like, it's okay, like speaking to you. It's okay. It's okay to feel the emotions that you feel. Raw truths, compassion for others. That is this, you know, healing the communication between someone else. You don't necessarily need to be on the same page with someone, but you can have compassion and move on from the arguments or whatever has been. It's very important. Removing your armor. Yeah. Removing this armor that we have over our heart chakra, because it's very hard for the universe to bring in things if we keep putting things in front of us and our goals. Be vulnerable with yourself or others. It may also be time to step into the role of healer and hold space. Holding space means being fully present, without judgment, in a way that provides a safe and nourishing environment. In this space, guards can be dropped and a deeper level of awareness and relating can unfold. That is very true. And then we have 9. 9 is this energy of you're almost there. You're so close to the finish line, which makes sense with the crown chakra, right? Because that is the last earthly activation before that we hit the rest of the 12 chakras. So you are and you have in the weekend activated something very special. So the crown chakra, the unlimited self, devotion, inner guidance, visionary, inspiration, phantoming. Oh, 925. I know we have seen that number before, and it is a number, I believe, that the universe is telling you that you're on the right track. So there you go. Phantoming, I don't know if that's the right way of saying this. Beyond the mind, enlightenment, connecting to the universe and life force energy. Be present and flowing without rigid outcomes. Find more spaces in your life. Find your own way to meditate. When you are distracted, you are living on the surface level. Explore the state of flow and be receptive to the intuitive messages you may receive. There's a lot of things being released, I want to say, from our heart chakra and from our throat chakra today. So pay attention. Yeah. I felt like I was moving around. But I think that's going to be it for today. Hold space. I heard hold space. Hold space for yourself. And again, compassion. Compassion, compassion, and compassion. And that cloaks up someone's throat chakra. The compassion part. It's like they don't deserve compassion. It's compassion with yourself. It's the healing so that you can release the situation or the person, whatever it is from you, from you. But thank you guys so much for being here. I love you all so much. You guys are part of my healing, and you guys give me life. Yeah, so I'm very grateful for you all. Yeah, the emotions are high today. I don't know what's happening. Before that I, sit here with tears in my eyes and everything else, I'm going to just send a lot of love your way, and I hope you will have a magical day, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.
3 words written on a paper bag. I miss you was written in a message in black.